Hello everybody, it's Bronze Brawn, and today I have a very important video for you guys because there's been a lot on my table these past few weeks. So most of my old fans know that I like to make videos on a regular basis, sometimes once a month, sometimes, well, not once a month, sometimes once a week, sometimes once every few days. But lately, I've been kind of lacking with regular videos for many different reasons, be it my job is taking a lot of time out of my hands. I don't have much phone service, or I'm something else, and that something else is what I wanted to quickly talk about right now. Ever since December of last year, I've been fighting a severe tooth infection. Now, it's been infected 3 times, and the first time was in December, second time was in late January of this year, and then the most recent one was early March, which was a couple weeks ago as I'm making this video. The first 2 times weren't bad. I was able to take just regular antibiotics and just subdue it. I never had the money to get it pulled, so the infection would come back. But this third time, it became obsessed, and it would get so bad. The gum surrounding my tooth was swollen, my tonsil was twice the size it normally was, and this side of my face and my jaw was oval-shaped. So I looked completely different from one side to the other. For those of you with the weak stomach, look away right now, because this is my abscess tooth. Well, it was my abscess tooth. I'm getting it pulled sometime this week as of making this video. And I know I haven't been able to make regular videos over the past few weeks, mostly because I didn't have any time on my phone, because like I've said in other videos, I have no home Wi-Fi, and this abscess tooth also factored in with that. But whenever I get this tooth pulled and the swelling around the gum stops and I don't have any chance of getting dry socket, because I don't want that, because I've heard it is so bad, it's just as bad as abscess tooth, but once everything goes back to normal and it all works out, I'll start making videos on a regular basis. But a little more about my abscess tooth before I move on. Whenever it became abscessed, I thought taking regular antibiotics would get rid of it. It did not, so I went to the hospital, and they ran blood tests to see if it was in my bloodstream, and if it was in my bloodstream, I would have had to stay there, and they would have had to admit me, because blood infection is not good. I have seen people that have gotten infections in their blood. It is very bad. They said, luckily, it was not in my bloodstream yet, which means if I had waited a couple more days, it probably would have gone to my bloodstream and killed me. And I told few people about this, so I would have died, and most of my friends, most of my family, most of my fans, if not all of my fans, would not have known that I died. And they wouldn't have known what I had died from. So, I thought about it for a while, and that got me to tears, because you guys mean a lot to me. And I know a lot of YouTubers say, you hear it so much from them, it sounds stereotypical at this point, but you guys really do mean a lot to me. Because my YouTube channel has got me through a lot of tough times. Old fans will remember that I've said quite a few times that this channel means a lot to me. And new fans, well, now they know. And hello, I'm Bronze Brawn. I almost died from a tooth infection. Why is that something I laugh over? But regardless, they gave me some antibiotics, and the swelling has gone down, and I'm getting it pulled this week. So after I get it pulled and things around my face start to settle down, I'll start making videos again on a regular basis. And that's another thing I kind of wanted to talk about. Most of you, more recent fans, have come to my channel because of the Sayori and a Girl's Ex Battle ad video. Now, around the same time this abscess tooth was forming, in the beginning of March, that video hit 50,000 views. And this came as a shocker what has happened over the past 3 weeks, because normally whenever DDLC quit being really popular, this video would get about 1,000 views every month. After it reached 50,000 views, in 2 weeks, it got 5,000 views. And I gained about 50 subs in those 2 weeks. I went from about 730 to 788, something like that. I was very surprised, so I figure it's YouTube's algorithm. Once a video hits 50,000 views, they're like, hey, this video is actually really good and it's not crap, so they put it through the recommendations more. That was a little something to look after while my tooth was fighting off an abscess tooth. But for those of you who are after the Sayori Girls X Battle ad, I will be making another video about that sometime in the future, but right now I gotta get this tooth pulled. And I actually want to talk more about YouTube videos while I still have the time in this update video. A lot of you come to me, old-time fans, about the My Little Pony theme song videos, where basically, for those of you who are not aware of it, I cross over a My Little Pony character with a wrestler's theme song. Yes, I know it sounds bad, but doing that got me to 300 subs. So, it counts for something for me. But for those of you who are still watching and want more MLP WWE crossovers, I will still be making those. I will announce when I quit making them. So, I get several comments all the time asking about if I'm going to continue making the MLP WWE videos, because sometimes I don't make them for a while. And I remember doing a video very similar to this last year, where I had 500 subs, and I did an update video called Time for a Channel Reboot, and then the very next video was a gameplay video, and in the first 30 seconds of that reboot video, I said, don't worry about the My Little Pony theme songs, I'm still going to make them. And then, in the very next video with the gameplay video, the first comment was, are you going to continue making MLP WWE themes anymore? And I thought, what's the point in acknowledging it in videos that aren't MLP if they're not going to watch it? It has just baffled me, that fact that that's the only thing they're going to watch is the My Little Pony things. So if anybody asks or is worried about me quitting My Little Pony theme songs, I'm going to continue making them. I don't know what basis or regular basis I'm going to make them on. It used to be 2 weeks, and then it stopped to about a month. But I will still be making them. I'll announce when I'm going to stop making them ahead of time, like a long time ahead of time. So don't worry about stuff like that. Another YouTube series I want to talk about is the Mario Olympics. A lot of people really enjoyed the Mario Olympics. They said it was a good video, but it was pretty long, because the first 2 episodes I've made are under and over an hour. But I mostly made the second part over an hour because it is now the longest video I have on my channel as compared to an episode of the Spiral Scouts, and that YouTube series for me was a complete failure, so I prefer not to have that as the longest video on my channel now. But the Mario Olympics, I will still continue it. I'm talking with a lot of friends about it, and they have all agreed that they want to still be in it. So for the next couple of months, I'll try to get more episodes of the Mario Olympics out there, and they'll be about 25-30 minutes long at a more reasonable time for game videos, because 25 minutes sounds about good for a gameplay video. Another thing about my YouTube videos is I want to start branching out with my content. And I wanted also to acknowledge this because with every single new video I make, I lose subs. And it's just crazy just thinking about it, because the more I branch out, the more subs I lose. And the more I stay onto one type of content, the more subs I lose. Like, it's a lose-lose situation for me. And I don't understand why people just can't let me branch out and be uninterested in my channel once I quit making one thing. Like, that's not how you enjoy a YouTube channel. I mean, sure, someone will make like one video you really like, so you'll sub to them, but more than likely than not, you probably won't see their channel anymore, because that's just like a one-hit wonder, like my Sayori video. But for people that are only here for, like I mentioned, the MLP WWE crossovers, they quit checking my channel because I quit solely making My Little Pony videos. And I thought, it's not what you enjoy a YouTube channel for. You enjoy a YouTube channel for what they make, not one thing of what they make. And I'm sure many channels are popular because of one video series they make. I know Dashi Games is really popular mostly because of his Super Mario Maker videos. But to me, I just want to branch out with content because there are so many different things I like. And it's just disheartening. It's demoralizing to see that people are unsubbing to me because I'm not solely focused on one type of content. Like, proof of this was back in September of 2018, I was stuck at 610 subs for the entire month because I started making different kinds of videos besides MLP videos, and fans were just uninterested in my channel at that point because I wasn't solely making those videos. And I don't know if it was just the MLP fans or it was just other fans realizing I make MLP videos, but it was really, really hurt me to see that I gained no subs that entire month, or I broke even and had a dead spot in that entire month. But since then, I've gained about 200 subs, so I'm doing a little bit better, but I'm getting off topic here. The videos I do want to kind of branch out and do is videos like Lego videos, because I am a huge fan of Legos. I used to build them all the time when I was a kid. Yu-Gi-Oh videos, because a whole section of my room is dedicated to Yu-Gi-Oh, so a little known fact for longtime fans, I'm actually a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh. Overwatch is another one. I've made Overwatch videos before. Undertale, hear me out. I know the community's bad, but the game is really good to me, so I still want to play Undertale. DDLC videos will obviously still be continuing on this channel. In fact, I actually have met quite a few YouTube friends by the name of Spaghetto and Wootmeese. They're both really good YouTube friends of mine. And they make a lot of DDLC videos, so you should go check them out if you haven't already. Link in the description. Honeypop is also going to be a few videos I'll make about it, because Honeypop 2 is coming out recently. The Sakura games, Sakura Angels, Sakura Swim Club, all those I'm basically turning into Lost Paws at this point in time, but I will definitely be making videos about those. Smash Brothers is another one I want to make videos about, and of course a whole bunch of retro games, because I have a lot of retro things presented before me, and like I mentioned about the Yu-Gi-Oh section, next to it is also a retro game section, so I do want to kind of get into retro videos every now and then, because, you know, playing old Super Nintendo games is pretty fun. But that about sums it up for this video. For those of you who have watched it to the end, thank you so much. This really, a lot of my table has been put onto me, and I wanted to basically explain to you guys why I haven't made videos lately and why I've been inactive. I will definitely make a couple of videos before I get my tooth pulled, so that way I can have a little bit here and there before I start making videos again, so my channel isn't fully inactive. But for anybody who wants different kinds of content, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can try to get into stuff like that, like different games or different kind of types of content. And if you enjoy my content, thank you very much. It means a lot to me, because I've wanted to become a YouTuber for going on about 6 years now. And ever since making that Say Your Word video, I've kind of been climbing through the ranks and getting pretty popular. But aside from that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and of course, thank you all for watching.